What's up y'all? Today I'm going to be deconstructing a Yeat type melody and drums, and this one's kind of different. It's got like a triplet vibe to it, so it's a lot more dramatic and like hard hitting. So I started this thing off. I basically designed a sound in 3x oscillator. The first sound is a saw, so it's got like kind of that buzz, and there's no detune or anything special. The second shape is a square, and this one is an octave down, and this one's got detune to negative 16 cents, and then this one's also minus 12 semitones, and it's got the detune of plus 15. It just completely widens out the sound and makes it sound a little more like a Yeat type. And we got this melody. So we start off with the 1 chord, which is the D sharp. It's got a flattened third, which just means that instead of it being a regular minor, with the top note being 7 semitones above and the middle being 3, the middle is just 2. And that just gives it the classic Yeat / rage vibe. I just got this note like way up here, and it slides down. And the way you can do this, click on this, and you got all these different colors, and just change the color, and that lets you slide one note instead of the rest, because these are white and this one's blue, so only the blue one slides. And then I just got these little like flourishes in between the second chord. Second chord is a 5th chord. This one's got a raised middle note, so instead of C sharp, it's got D sharp, and then it goes down to the 6, again flatten middle, and then this is just the 6 and the 5 again. And I put a slow triplet gross beat on it. But when you use a slow triplet gross beat, it basically pitches it down 5, so if you want to keep the same key, then you got to pitch it up 5 again. And for effects, I had a paramedic EQ to take out the lows, Destructor, which is like the best distortion plugin. I have the chorus just with the feedback turned down a little bit, and then just 2 more EQs to again take out the lows from the distortion. EQ that takes out the highs, which I've just turned down a little bit. Then next up, I just got a Sine Lead from Surge called
Sine Lead.
I just got a melody using the 1 semitone differences, overlapping notes to make it slide. I got a chorus, Langus, paramedic EQ, and just an ozone imager to kind of bring it out to the side a little bit. And then I just put in this bass called Hybrid from the Cymatics Ultimate Basses one-shot kit. The perfect Yeat bass. And I just followed the root notes. 1, 5, 6, 6, 5. And the bass got a fast distortion with the mix turned down and a wider to put it in the middle. And then finally for another section, I just have another little lead called Bowl from Surge. This is like the best lead you can get. Once again, just using notes from the chord and slides. What you'll see with hella Yeat leads is that it'll start from one note and it'll slide up or down, and it'll keep doing that, so it'll go. So I started off like that, but because the chord stopped, I didn't want to keep the lead going. Instead, I made it go super low. For the lead, I just got another Destructor and just an EQ. So that's the whole melody. Now it's time for the drums. So I started off by layering 2 snares from the free Cody Essentials 2022 drum kit. And I got all that really is to take note of is to not do like every note, because that loses all of its bounce. And then low notes sound fire as hell. Make sure you turn their velocities down. And that got a delay on it. Time set to 013, and that's just the H2O hi-hat from a Curtains kit and a Yeat hi-hat from the same little Cody kit. Alright, so I got 2 808s in this beat. I got the Run It Up 808 from the Pierre Producer Grind kit. Boost and EQ turned up a little bit, and the out turned up. So this 808 pattern sounds like this. The main source here is just like slide notes. So you can click the slide note to like make the 808 go like down, like kind of tape stop. For reverse 808s, have 1 note an octave down with no velocity, then a slide note with full velocity an octave up, and that'll give it a reverse 808. Second 808 is the Endo 808 from that same Cody drum kit. Main thing to note here is the second note doesn't match over here, and that just kind of makes it off, but it makes it more like dramatic, I guess. Now I just got a little counter snare, once again not matching the 1/3 beat to make it sound more dramatic. This is the Rex snare from the Producer Grind Yeat Get Busy drum kit. Then we got the Meta snare from the same Yeat drum kit. This is how the drums sound without the 808. Alright, and these are all the drums together. Alright, and then we got this other little section. We just got just a bell sound effect. I'll link it in the description. I just changed the Run It Up 808 to the Hardwire 808 from the Cody drum kit. I had to increase the attack a little bit and reduce the out knob, and it's just the same pattern copied over. Alright, so now I'm just gonna mix and arrange this beat for y'all, and I'll play the final one after this. So thanks for watching, y'all. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh Christ, turn this up to 64.